Welcome back, everyone. My name is Zero. I'm back here with more Pokemon Scarlet. Now, as you notice, I'm in the cafeteria, and that's mainly because I'm checking in on the last of our teachers before we go into the last of our quest. This time, however, it is Master Dante Saguro. It is. Are you here to eat as well? Yeah. I am kind of starving. I actually make good sandwiches. Shouldn't battle an empty stomach. I am here to serve. You're here to survey it. Okay, that's fair. I suppose when I'm apparently it's a peanut butter sandwich. It is sweet. Has he? Oh look, fashionable and cool. I have an ace. Now. No, ow! Have a peanut butter sandwich. Like, don't be stupid. Don't give into the thrill. Just have what you came here for. My least favorite of flavors. Do I see sort of brooding strength? I mean, he kind of has that look. Like, you have to be a real man's man to go around wearing pink like that. I try my curtains out without thinking. Sure, gotcha. Like, yeah, it's just being polite. Like, don't do something dumb like that. It's like, yeah, someone's perception of you. Yeah, I'm gonna do something dumb because of it. But, yeah, I'll probably capture all that off screen. Or maybe I will capture on screen, just like having those like little conversations with the professors. Really, just kind of like depends on my mood. But we are actually going to be focusing on basically what Mrs. Ragafort assigned to us, as she put it on our maps. That is, if you pay attention, the 4 ruins, the Grass Wither Shrine, the 4 ruins, I say shrines, the Fire Scourge Shrine, we have another one up here, the Ground Blight Shrine, and we have one more over here, the Ice Wren Shrine, which is weird. You would think the Ice Wren Shrine would be, I don't know, in the icy area, but I guess you might say it blends in too much. Then you have like the Ground Blight, yada yada yada. But anyways, though, I also have right here the maps where we are supposed to go in terms of finding this, because I thought, hey, you know what? This will take way too friggin' long if I try to go out and find these on my own. So what we have here are the 32 Oh, mother Pfeiffer! What we have here are the 32 different states shown on the map. And for what we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these are all like varying like directions and how they relate to it. Oh, and I didn't know we could fly to the shrines. I guess we could just fly to them. What we're going to be doing is that we're going to be exploring and finding all these states. And you can tell how many you need left by how many are on the door. Right here. Fate writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lies the ruinous tablets. So what we need to go do is basically just kind of like find the ruins. So I read that because like we flew over here. But we need to find the different ruins, and I unfortunately am gonna like kind of like going back and forth. I have the image here on my phone as well, as a way to also like kind of like not trivialize, but make this easier to find for myself. Because let's be honest, like trying to find all these like it would be hell, so to speak. So there's one like right above where the shrine is. But I believe I already gotten that a while ago when I was just exploring off screen. Like you have to, I want to say there might, since there's 8 and there's 4 chains, I'm going to assume we have found half of the stakes necessary to explore the area. Because some of them are in the, like just outside like the rocky area, like where Lavencia, right outside of Artisan. And we'll pull up the map when we get like closer to some of these, because like one's way up there, And there's supposed to be another one like right on the outskirts of it. And since I said like there's 2 of them left, meaning I believe we have opened up half of them. So if we opened up half, I didn't even. That's just my fault for not paying attention. So this might be a longer video, depending on how long it takes for us to locate each of these freaking stakes. Because I know for a fact, like the blue ones, I have not found a lot of the blue ones. I know I haven't found a lot of the other ones. Hey, look, a gimme goal. Give me that. And we have to be kind of careful when we go. Well, I say careful when we do this. It's just going to take a long time to track down each of these. I'd rather have the map going for us to make this simpler and easier. So that way it's like, alright, you're not aimlessly wandering. You're going to definitely find some by just aimlessly wandering. But that's going to eventually just take way too long and too much of our time. Like, you know, to make a video. And I'd rather get these out to you guys as quickly as soon as possible. There's a Vigoroth, Mudbraid, all that. So there's supposed to be one like near the. What's that? I'm about to say Zavaroda, but nah. All right, so there's supposed to be one like right outside Artisan, like right around like the edge of it. I want to say maybe like around this area. So we're gonna go look in like this general direction and see if we can find it. Because I don't believe I've seen one over here. I say that, but remember, I'm kind of like just looking, and I'm like, alright, here, I found them. Because like I said, I've only found a few off screen. And, like, the goal of this episode really isn't to, like, battle or anything. Well, it is. Like, we will battle, but our goal is, like, really just to find, like, the stakes. I want to say it's probably, like, either here, like in this spot, like around here, by me flying around, it's not. I'm more inclined to believe it's like closer down here in this spot, where it's easier to find. Is this some surrendering some floor? There's one right there. Why is it right there? I have no idea. There it is. See? There we go. Another stake. Almost black stake. Driven into the ground. We pull it out. It crumbled and vanished. And I believe that should leave, like, at the very minimum, it should leave, like, around that. There's another one that's supposed to be, like, right there. So we're going to fly to this location and see if we can find it. I'm pretty sure I've already grabbed it. And I want to say I grabbed most of them already. Because the game kind of like the game lets you know, like, alright, here, you're pretty close to getting it, because you saw by the amount of chains that we have left on the freaking thing. Yep, there it is, see? And yeah, you'll see, like, some of these are, like, bordering on different areas and all that. We'll pull out the black stake, that's another 2 down. And I believe we'll get some, I believe we should get some notification of where the next one, if it's like fully, okay. So the next one should be like around this area near this dragon shrine. But I want to believe like one of the last ones we need is supposed to be like right around this area. I believe I already grabbed it. So we're actually going to head back to the shrine and we're going to check. I know we only pulled 2 out, so that should indicate that there still is, you know, 2 left at the very minimum. If not 2, then like 1. Yeah, look, see? So, we already pulled out the one that was around here. Did we? It looks like it's in between the cracks of the pond. And the pond directly, I want to say, where we are. Alright, so it's right here. And there should be one like, it's like should be one like right here apparently. I believe that's the one on top of the mountain. Which, yeah, there was one on top of the mountain. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like going like back and forth, unfortunately. Yeah, I want to say that this one, it says it's near a small pond, so it should have been like right, basically like right above this. It should have been like right above the shrine. I believe we already got this one. Like, I was doing it off screen, like I keep saying, so it should be like, if not, oh crap. If not, it should be like right around this area. If not, then I've already pulled it. Because, like, they usually, I say usually, and I do stress like that, like, it's not often that you see these. Because, like I said, some of them are pretty easy to miss. So, if we already grabbed this one, the next one that they show is, like, right at the top of this mountain, which I've no way I grabbed. I grabbed that one. There's one, like, kind of here near Los Platos. It was, like, right there. So, there was one right here. That's the mountain that I was talking about. So there was one on like this rocky range. So that's, I guess, our next destination. Like, that's the one I'm not so sure about, which kind of sucks. I suppose like that means like if you're gonna start a new file, you probably want to save like you definitely want to save like your ruined Pokemon to the very, very end, when you have like all the movement abilities and such. Like when it's like, oh, how many Pokemon can you get right away? It's Scarlet and Violet. How long does it take you to complete the Pokedex? Like, good lord, that would take forever. Well, not even forever, like, if you catch the Pokemon, they'll listen to you. So you can spend a ton of time. And let me rephrase that. If you catch the Pokemon at a lower level and raise it above its level for where the point it stops listening to you, it'll still listen. Because of the whole point, like, oh, you still caught it. And, like, the more dangerous part is, like, alright, this is, like, like a true semi-open world. Making this, like, one of the more difficult Pokemon games to, like, fully finish, complete, because you have no idea when to stop. You would think a stake would be, like, right up here, but it looks like there isn't one. Whoa, that had to take a second to load in. If not there, it should probably be around this area. Yeah, there it is. I think that's our last one, because that's probably definitely one I missed. And there's a Gimmighoul around here as well, which I need to take care of. When we pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished. There we go! You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. There we go. The Gimmighoul's bugging me. Where is it? I need it! I actually do need it, because... where is this thing? I need this Gimmighoul. Where are you? Must have been down. I had to have been down there. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. I'm gonna get you. Give me that. We're actually very close to getting Gimmighoul too, so. So, now that we have what we do, like we found our last stake, we are gonna head towards the shrine, and this might, like, it's actually kind of difficult. So like I said, I have mine up here. If you wanted to go find it, you could just look up like the stakes in Scarlet and Violet and where to find them. Because like I said, you can find these just by kind of like going out doing your own thing. Is it very likely you're gonna find them all on your own, like without no guide? Probably not, because like some areas people are just not going to explore for the sake of exploring. Like you'll probably have like I would say 5% of people who are gonna do that. Bunch of monkeys, or mankeys, that are gonna do it, but you have others who won't. I'm one of the people who I did a bunch of exploring and I still couldn't find all of them. So what I might do, depending on how long it takes to capture these Pokemon, is I might have 2 separate videos, like focusing on 2 of the different ones. So now that the seal's unlocked, it's time to catch some Pokemon. I kind of digging this music. I really am. Wo-Chien. It weakened our attack, but I really don't care. Oh no, you hurt me. I really don't care. Night Slash! There goes my phone again. I kinda dig it. Like, you can obviously tell, I believe, like these, like the 4 Ruination Pokemon have, Chinese influence. It's only using Paldea. Based on, like, the theme. And their names. Alright, let's throw an Ultra Ball. Time to play the waiting game. I'm actually surprised at how low level they are. I thought they'd be in their 70s. But I'm assuming they have a very low catch rate, like always, like most legendaries, pseudos, and all that. But because we have so much, what do we like? So many what? Pokemon caught. The super capture phenomenon is going to happen more and more often. So Pokemon like Wo-Chien probably won't be able to stand up to our awesome power. Ah, crap, that's it. Ruination, of course. Ruination is a dark type move that will always have your health. So remember the Tapus, when they use their Z moves, it has your health, or it does a quarter of your health if they use the Z move version. I'm being careful with how much health I do to this because I don't want it to risk dying because we get a crit. By the way, these are shiny locks, so you can't really catch them, unfortunately. Make of that what you will. Like, I don't particularly care for each of the shinies. I may put it up here if I find it. 1. Dang it! Oh, gosh. Come on! Stop draining my health! Alright, now I actually have to do damage to this thing, because now it's drained a good portion of my health. Night Slash! Wo-Chien! Great, Samari's low on health. And we don't... Oh no, I didn't want to do that! No, I didn't want to do that! Whatever! Super Capture! No! Crap baskets. Alright, so Samari might be knocked out. That lets me live on 1 HP. Damn it. Power of friendship, no! Okay, so we know it has dark type moves. So, Fairy resists that, so any move that it throws out at us, if Fairy Steel, we're basically countering this thing hard. And we break its mold, so we ignore abilities. Go, Ultra Ball! Catch this stupid thing! Catch Wo-Chien! 1, 2, 3... Dang it! Ruination. The good thing about Ruination is that it can't kill, because it always does half your current HP. Not half your HP in general, or else that'd be stupid broken. It's just half your current HP. And you know the funny thing is, like, I believe these Pokemon got a day 1 nerf, which is hilarious. Like, day 1 patch, they got nerfed. I believe it was specifically... the ice one, and oh, dang, that kind of hit hard. There, here we go, max HP. Like, I'm actually kind of worried about this, but going in the order, it's actually going to be kind of easy, I believe, to find each of the stakes for our next one, which I believe is going to be the Ice Ren Shrine. Stay in the Ultra Ball, come on! Can we get a Super Capture? Please! Dodge! Ha 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 ha! Good job. Stay in the freaking Pokeball. Or Ultra Ball. This is going to be our video today, ladies and gentlemen. Me running around. You resist the Pokeball, you don't get to stay. Timer Ball. Now that we've taken more turns in battle, Timer Ball should be like one of our best now. Of course, it doesn't work. Giga Drain. I don't care. You can hit us with a Giga Drain. That ain't gonna stop me though, cause I can't read. Throw it again. Come on, stay in the freaking Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Let's go! Wo-Chien was caught. How much experience? That's quite a bit of experience. Oh! I like that little end to that, like, and it just stops. The gradual person punished for writing the king's evil deeds upon the swollen tablets was clad itself in dead leaves and became a Pokemon. Ruinous Pokemon, there we go. 93. Okay, so first off, we're healing up Sumere. Because, good lord. Our next one should be... we're focusing on now our water one. Which I know for a fact had one right here that I gotten. So our next one should be... I believe it's going to be right here. In a little alcove near water. So it's going to be like right here. And then there's one like right next to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over there. Because it's a very long distance. I already know I got this one. This one was already gotten. I remember that. So the closest place we have to it is like right next to it. The Leaking Tower of Paldea. So I kind of like the fact that we got like that cool rendition of the theme. Where it ends like that. It's just like, whoa. Give me that. Give me ghoul. Hey, give me that ghoul. Okay, it looks like I already got it here. Because it would be around this spot, because it's... And if it's not around this spot specifically, it would be somewhere in this, like, spot right here, like, right here on, like, this tower. Where you'd be able to see it, or it's way above it. Which I wouldn't put it past them, like, being way above ground, because the next one is, like, right above this. So if both aren't here, that means I've already gotten it by, like, pure accident. There's another Gimme Ghoul. Alright, no, it's not here, because right now we're in this mountain climbing spot, and it's supposed to be, like, right here. Which means I've also gotten the one, like, right here. So our next one is in, like, this area right here. What the heck? It's just an Altaria. Huh. Like, yeah, you can find some Pokemon up here in, like, the high portions of Paldea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gotten these already, because there was one right here. And I've gotten that off screen. So, yeah, like, be sure when you're doing this, if you're going to, like, capture him, like, go after the Snake Slap. So if you see him, don't touch him. Like, you'll get him later. Because it'll be easier to track them down, because you can basically just head out in a straight line to get them. Oh, there goes my phone again. I probably need to turn off notifications on that, because now it's starting to get annoying. But that was, like, yep, look, see, there's one right there. By following this map, you find them pretty quickly. There's another ominous stake driven into the ground. Pull it out. Shing! Crumpled and vanish. Okay. Hey, look, we found a rare candy. Ah, crap. Okay, so let's stop before we head out. Our next one, by following the map, should be right atop here. That's our next destination. And yeah, like, if you need this, grab yourself a map. Like, truly do grab yourself a map, because, like, again, you're not gonna find all these just willy-nilly. Like, sure, you're gonna explore a lot, because, like, the game rewards you for exploring, but you also have to be aware that, like, the chances of you coming back to, like, some of these early areas, unless you're specifically focusing on catching Pokemon, make it much more, like, I guess, like, unreliable. So yeah, you go down here. First off, give me that ghoul. And there's another ominous stake. Let's pull it out. I believe that's... Okay, that's not all of them. So our next one, while we turn... Okay, I have the Ice Ring Shrine's like right here. So the next one, let's see. I'm trying to look at the map, seeing where it's at. It's near the river. So like I have like these are like quote unquote near the river. So it would be let's see, it'd be like right around here. And then our next one's going to be like right here. Already arrived at yeah, it's like you arrived at your destination. Like the only thing like remember right now, the only things we have left are the other box legendary and a few trade evolutions, and we're done with the Pokédex. We can talk to Mr. Jock. So like the next time we're going to the academy is like where we're going to be completing like everything in regards to like the Ruination Pokemon and all that. Like I say Ruination Pokemon, these guys that freaking, you know, destroy an empire. Which come on, man. Like overnight. Which is like holy friggin' A. Like, that is impressive, but remember, like, legendary Pokemon and all that, like... Are the Ruination Pokemon even considered, like, I guess, like, they're legendary in terms of, like, lore? Because, like, you know, destroying a whole... Again, I'm gonna keep going back to this. They destroyed a whole empire, or rather, castle, in a single night. So, props to them like that and all that. Like, I do like the fact, though, that they're not, like, two aren't in one version, and two are in the other version, like they did with Black and White, too. Tornadus and Thundurus, I'm looking at you, too. Up, there's the other one. Yeah, see? Like, just kind of, like, explore, like, all things natural. Like, alright, yeah, I'm probably not going to come up here. Like, I didn't, because I followed a very, kind of, like, not even strict, I just kind of, like, followed a generic path to what I needed. Crumpled and Vanish. So, first off, our next one should be, like, along this side. And afterwards, there, like, is only one more, which will be... actually, no, because I know we've gotten the one in there, so this will be our last state. So first, though, we're gonna head down to, like, this area right here. Just to see if there's any Gimmigholes. I know there's, like, a few Bronzor, and I haven't been to this spot before. Oh, Phalanx. Like, there's a lot of Phalanx here, too. I just didn't even notice it, because, like, I need the Gimmigholes. Let's see how many I have first before we continue any further, though. 971. I'm really close to getting our Gold Dango, which is, like, really dumb now that you think about it. Like, yeah, you need 999 of these little freaking things, and that's how you get them. It's, like, ridiculous. I've also seen some people draw, like, alternate versions of Tinkaton, where they're just, like, taking, like, the parts of other Pokemon. Like, they had one for Bastion, which I think is actually cool. Like, they have a Spear and Shield version, which I'm like, okay, you know what, that's pretty cool. They had one for, no, they had one for Haxorus, so I'm like, oh my god, that's metal as crap, but also horrifying. Where it's, like, a Haxorus where it has a Battle Axe and all that. Like, oh god, that is awesome, but again, horrifying. And there was another one where they just straight up just gave it a Glock, being a Duraludon. Yeah, this straight up gave it a Glock. I think that's our Dark-type one. Anyways, Gimmighoul, time to perish. Bye-bye! You go bye-bye! Take it out. I believe that's more than enough. Hey! There's our 50. So next time, you know what? No, we're gonna do it now. We're doing it now. We're doing it live! We're doing it live. Let's see. Search. Gimmighoul. Get here, you little punk. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, so... Alright, let's load to our bag. Use this item. That's one of the items you get. So what, does it just have to level up? Let's find out. Hey, yeah, it just had to level up while you had 999 of these freaking coins, and you just beat them up. Like, what the frig? And there we go. We have Goldango. Its body seems to be made up of 1,000 coins. This Pokemon gets along with others and is quick to make friends with anybody. Looks like the freaking stretchy cheese, man. Like, what the frig, man? That's dumb. And this is supposed to be one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Like, it's supposed to be. By the way, it uses up, like the other 999. So if you want it, like, better make sure you do it. By the way, it's shiny as garbage because it stays the exact same. Anyways, though, we got our Goldango, so now it's time to go out and deal with the next one. That's the dark type one. Huh. Feels weird looking back at it that was like our first one. Barely explored any of it. Like, I might need to do that. Because another thing we need to do is, like, afterwards, we're definitely gonna, after taking this on, our next objective, so to speak, is definitely the like, basically like rematches, because you have to rematch the gym leaders again, where they're going to be like have harder variations on their team, and I believe you can rematch Team Star, because I remember doing something off screen. I just went up to Mila's base, and Mila was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? You want a rematch?" I'm like, "Wait, you can rematch? I didn't know you could rematch." But yeah, you have the chance to rematch, and I believe the stake is up even higher. Great Crater Paldea. I didn't know you could climb up this high on here. Yeah, but the stake should be somewhere around here. By the way, when you're up this high, you can encounter some more Pokemon. Case in point, I believe you definitely can... Yeah, look, a Magnezone. You can encounter a freaking Magnezone just right here. There's also a Garchomp you can encounter, which can kick the crap out of you. I believe it's like level 60 or like 70. But yeah, you're exploring around here. There should be another stake, because we're still in the Great Crater, and it should be in like the West Province. That's a nugget. Like, it feels really weird because it's supposed to be around this area. Oh, Fanfi, let me check. Like, looking closer at it. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be in like this little spot, like on the mountain range. That's why I went on the mountain. It's supposed to be somewhere like in this little spot, like in this area right here. Alright, so like that's the concerning thing, because like it's supposed to be around there. And if not, it's like probably at the very bottom, like right here. Because, yeah, there it is. See, it's like very, like they tuck it away. Like, see, you're not gonna go right here. By the way, Koraidon's eating it and has become one with it. We're gonna pull out the steak because this is our last one. That's our last steak. At least for this episode. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. So yeah, now we have that. Zoom out. Again, why is the Ice Friend Shrine? We have to actually visit it. We can only fly to it in the future if we actually visit it, so that's a good thing to know. Because I haven't found the other shrines. Well, I've seen one of the other shrines. I haven't found it. I haven't, like, interacted with it. It's kind of like when you have to interact with the shrines for the Great Crater, not the Great Crater, the, 10 sites of Paldea. That's what you kind of have to do. Like, you have to constantly, like, do these, like... You have to interact with the signs in order to, like, be able to fly to them in the future. Like, versus, like, I believe for a town in older Pokemon games, you just have to visit the town and the Pokemon Center, which I think is it. It's like, because you always fly to the Pokemon Center, or at least, somewhere close to it. Because, like, what, very few towns in all of Pokemon don't have a Pokemon Center. Or somewhere you can visit, something along those lines. Anyways, just running along the roof. Mountain range here. I still don't see why the Ice Friend one is here of all places. Instead of, you know, in the snowy area. It really does not make sense to me, even after taking the class. Like, you could ask the professor that. Professor, why is the Ice Ren Shrine not in the icy area? Because if it was in the icy area, it'd be more terrifying. You know what that actually makes? You know what? Never mind. Like, my dumb logic makes sense to me now that I basically answered my own question. The fact that the icy Pokemon being not in an icy area makes it, kind of like by default, weaker, so to speak. Alright, so where is this shrine? We're getting closer to it because now we're back like near where the Titan Pokemon is. Like right here. Like where is this thing? Oh look, this tiny little alcove right here. What is that? What is that? I saw something there, and then it just disappeared. Yeah, it's like right here. Which you probably wouldn't expect to like find unless you're truly just exploring for the sake of exploring. I believe I've gone past here at one point, but I haven't bothered to look up. So let's see, let's start this off. Start off with another battle. A faint sound's coming from within the shrine. Will you touch it? Does anyone else feel like there should be an animation for when they burst through the shrine? Like, for this one specifically. What's its name? Chien Pao? Chien Pao. What it should do is that it should, by default, just, like, cut open it with its sword. With a sword in its mouth, which is metal as crap. But for the other ones, for Wo-Chien, it should have like bursted open like the tab. Holy shit! Alright, I'm assuming for most of these they're part dark type, so if I use any move besides Night Slash right now, it's going to A, very much hurt, and B, be very much difficult for us to deal with. So we're gonna use again Night Slash. And if we get KO'd, we get KO'd here. Oh, we did it. And used Ruination, putting our health at half. See? It just puts your health at half, which is good for us. Alright, heal. Oh. Ruination again. Come on. And I'm actually going to be very careful not to use another... you know what? Nah. Screw it. Night Slash. Let's go. Let's hit another Night Slash. Hopefully you don't crit. Alright, you're a lower level. Here. Nest Ball. Go! 1, 2, 3. Hey! Chien Pao. Didn't put up much of a fight as Wo-Chien. I'm actually kind of surprised at that I didn't put out much of it. This Pokemon can control 100 tons of fallen snow. It plays around instantly by leaping in and out of avalanches it creates. What the frig? Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that they didn't put this in the, you know, ice type area now. So that's another of the Ruination Pokemon captured for us, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it lived on 9 HP. That's actually kind of ridiculous. So that'll be it for this episode. My name is Omega Zero, and I will catch you all later.